So I'm gonna give him better life to have it all from beginning.
Used to be when people talked about the end of the world, we locked them up or laughed them off. Sometimes both. But we never took them seriously. Maybe we should have. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Better to start at the beginning, with the abduction of Desmond Miles, my son. This boy had no ambition, no direction, no plans for the future. What he did have was a heritage, one he chose to deny. It nearly cost him his life. He was captured and imprisoned. Those who took him believed he could help them find something. The apple. One of several artifacts we call Pieces of Eden. Bits of ancient technology scattered across the globe. Some hidden, some found, all of them dangerous. Most are held by a single group, the same group that now had Desmond. You know them as Abstergo Industries. We know them as the Templars, as the enemy. We've been fighting them for thousands of years, even longer if you believe the stories of their origins. I do. After all, I've seen the truth. That's the beauty and the horror of the Animus. A device that allows us to enter and experience the lives of our ancestors. It holds the power to change everything, to show us history the way it really happened, up until its creation, to the victor when...
Hold on. If now I take display off. Yeah, good. All it takes per game. Nice. I would like that.
The spoils. When
Here we go.
Truth.
A little
We're trying to fix
but,
that.
Yeah.
To free mind and bodies both. But there's only so much that we can do. And the Templars have the upper hand these days. But something larger than the Assassins and Templars is approaching. Bigger than all of us. And if we can't find a way to stop it, these next few weeks will probably be our last. Everyone's last. In the end, it all comes down to him. To Desmond. Through the Animus, he discovered his heritage, explored the lives of his ancestors, and uncovered their secrets. When that was done, he trained. He used another ancestor to provide decades of experience in the span of a few days. It worked. We think. We hope. Soon we'll know. That ominous date fast approaches, December 21st, 2012. None of us knows what it'll bring, only that this is where they want us to be, when it does. They've been guiding us in their own fractured, frustrating way. These voices from the first civilization, the ones who came before, a precursor race of immense power and uncertain motives. They're the ones who made the Pieces of Eden. This is where they've led him, and through him, us. He stands at the entrance to this long-lost place, armed with the knowledge of Altair and the abilities of Ezio. He holds in his hands the Apple of Eden, and we stand at his side, ready to support him however we can. His name is Desmond Miles, and he has brought us to the end.
So some of you may have seen me playing the Black Flag like SSP4 first, before this. It's because of the storyline. The storyline goes in the 4 that has to be, if you want the storyline, it had to be played first between these two. Because of the year. I think it was 1727 last time on Black Flag, where we see him. Then he has a son, like he gets a son, and a daughter. No, his daughter will come over to him on the Great Ingona Island, where he has base. Then you will see when he goes to the movie theater.
Let's go.
He has a son called Hassan. And you will see why in here, why I decided to play the storyline first here. As soon as we get all this down here. It's a bright ass wall. So do you get time to make all that shit?
In another
game?
moment, down went Alice after it, never once considering how in the world she was to get out again.
Ah, true. Like how the fuck we get out of this door? How the fuck we get out of this door, to be honest? We got some light in the pockets. Is it here? Damn. What the fuck is that for some weird ass shit?
I think we're here.
Oh, you think? Nice. Comforting. Comfortable. Now it looks light. Nice. Oh yeah. That's right. How the fuck do you want to touch that thing? Like, you're seeing a lighting thing and mythical meth thing. You don't know what it is, you don't know what it does, but it lights up and looks broken, but we just grab it. Just look at it like, why not? Why not just try put it here? What the hell would you do if we put it on?
Key. You must
Fine.
find the key.
Alright.
Son?
Huh?
Sir.
What do you want?
Here we go again.
Desmond?
Do you hear us?
Nope.
Yeah. What happened?
The temple triggered a bleeding effect. You collapsed and entered into a fugue state.
So naturally, you dropped me into the Animus instead of, I don't know, making sure I was okay?
Yeah, of course.
You weren't in any danger. Besides, the temple appeared to be communicating with you, and I didn't want to risk severing the connection. At least not until we knew what it wanted.
Right. Of course.
Son,
No, it's fine. I get it. And I know what I'm looking for, by the way. It's a key. Just no idea where it is, though. Guess that's why she triggered the bleeding effect.
She.
Juno, Dad. She's talking to me.
Oh, nice. Comforting.
Okay, Desmond. While you were, visiting Constantinople, we picked up a software update for the Animus. I'd like to run a couple of quick tests, make sure there aren't any major issues.
Okay.
All right. What do you need me to do?
We'll start simple. Walk to the marker over there. Okay, Desmond. Let's practice climbing on these objects. a constraint. These are optional objectives that raise your synchronization rate. Alright, Desmond. Follow the on-screen instructions and kill the 2 Templars. All you have to do here is jump the gap. Synchronization levels look good now. We should be able to build the world. Time to find out what the temple wants from you.
So this is the part where you guys will see why I played the 4 before the 3.
Sir? Sir? Everything all right, sir?
Yes, fine.
Look at the name.
I'm just preoccupied, that's all.
Don't forget your
That's,
invitation. Master Birch will be
Ava.
meeting you inside.
Thank you.
Where shall I
If you watch
retrieve
my
you,
last
Lord
Black
Dunn?
Flag stream,
Front of the opera
otherwise I got
house.
it on YouTube.
And be quick about it. Don't expect to be here long.
Around the end,
I'll bring her round
you
a
will
month.
see the name he calls his son. Ethan. Anyway. So the story is that
Invitation.
look at the year
please.
too, 1958.
Shall I take your coat, sir?
We are like around 20, 30 years forward from Black Flag.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are requested to kindly find your seats.
Good evening, sir. This way, please.
My apologies.
It's the same move here too. Move here. It's the same theater too.
Evening, Hatham.
Reginald?
I can't tell you how happy I was to hear they'd mounted this revival. Gay's best work by far. Have you seen it before?
Once. My father brought me here as a child. So I remember little of it. I don't suppose tonight will afford me the luxury of a proper viewing either.
No, I'm afraid it won't. On to business then.
You hear that?
Do you see him?
He's seated in one of the boxes above.
The stairs are watched. You'll need to find another way up.
Crazy climbing.
I already have.
Like me too, he acts in a double capacity, both against rogues and for them. For 'tis but fitting that we should protect and encourage cheats, since we live by 'em.
Sir, Black Mall, that set word of trial comes on in the
A thousand
afternoon.
pardons.
And she hopes you will order
My apologies.
to bring you on.
Huh.
As the wench is
Sit.
very active and industrious, you may satisfy that I'll soften the evidence.
Tom Gay, sir, is found guilty.
No lazy dog. When I took him the time before, I told him what would come to if he did not mend his hand. This is death.
I like how I can climb,
I made
like climb around, and no one was suspicious. Okay, maybe it's still weird that a guy just climbing around.
no I'll save her from the transportation, so I can get more wire staying in.
Betty has brought more well aloft to you than any five of the game. And in truth, 'tis a pity to lose so good a customer.
If none of the gang take her on, she may, in the common course of business, live at 12 months longer. I love to let women stay. A good sportsman always lets the end partridges fly, because the breed of the game depends on it. Besides,
this. How does no one think that this is suspicious? Like, see? How does no one, like, of these people right there, not see? Oh, okay, there's a guy climbing around. Like, that's completely normal. Like this, example. How do people?
Burning.
How does no one think that this is weird?
Haytham. You should have come to me. We would have found another way.
Hold on, I need to have my screens to work properly. Yeah, but you will have known.
For what it's worth, I'm sorry. As am I.
I'm sorry, buddy. Aww, poor kid. He's fine. Just leaving. He's taking a nap. Everything is as usual. No.
Come, please!
Over there! That man there! Seize him!
What's happened?
A man was killed in the upper balcony. I've done no wrong. I swear it. Any weapons?
I beg your pardon.
Don't push him, please.
Patience, please!
Let us order! We must have order!
Up there! Sir, try to remember.
Order! We must have order!
I should have thrown her off the roof.
What are those men doing in there? I'm staying where it takes.
I should literally just throw him right off.
Move! Order! We must have order! Imbecile!
Give me a minute here. We just need to get out of here.
Where are you going?
And how was the opera?
Rather dull, truth be told.
Shall we be off then?
Aye. To Fleet and Bride.
By your command.
That's the key.
Fascinating. Gentlemen, I hold in my hand a key. And if this book is to be believed, it will open the doors of a storehouse built by those who came before.
Ah, yes. Those who ruled, reigned, and vanished from the world. Do we know what it is that will be held within?
It could contain certain knowledge, perhaps a weapon, or something as yet unknown, unfathomable in its construction and purpose. It could be any of these things, or none of them. They are still an enigma, these precursors. But of one thing I am certain. Whatever waits behind those doors shall prove a great boon to us all.
Or our enemies, should they find it first.
They won't. You've seen to that.
I assume you know where this storehouse is?
Ah, Mr. Harrison.
Gentlemen,
How fare your calculations?
I believe the site lies somewhere within this region.
That's a lot of ground to cover.
My apologies. Were that I could be more accurate.
That's all right. It suffices for a start. And that is why we've called you here, Master Kenway. We'd like for you to travel to America, locate the storehouse, and take possession of its contents.
I'm yours to command, although a job of this magnitude will require more than just myself.
Of course. Upon this paper are the names of 5 men sympathetic to our cause. Each is also uniquely suited to aid you in your endeavor. With them at your side, you want for nothing.
Well, then I'd best be on my way.
I knew our faith in you was not misplaced. We booked you passage to Boston. Your ship leaves at dawn. Go forth, Hatham, and bring honor to us all.
Wait. So Kenway is that like Edward was a primary work for us, but he worked for Templars. Huh? Okay. Alright. I guess.
Fresh air might do me good.
And then all will be well. You sure about that?
Of course. Have I ever led you astray?
Nah. No, you don't sit right with the others.
Have faith, my friend. You'll see.
Well, well. Seems our esteemed guest has deigned to grace us with his presence. You might want to head back to your quarters. Top deck's no place for tender parnells.
So I thought. And yet here you are.
Fancy yourself a joker?
Damn.
Let's see how funny you find this.
That's enough, Graves.
Stay out of this.
Damn, man. Okay, so I have to wait till he attacks me. Game. I do a parry.